I purposely only bought 45-pound dumbbells in my house because I know that I will go and lift heavier if I do, and I don't want to. I don't need to. I don't want to injure my shoulder replacements. I feel so good that I don't want to make it worse. But I understand if you only have a certain amount of weight and you really can't make them any heavier, then you got to do more reps. You got to increase what I would do is more supersetting, giant sets. Milos, there's a little plug for you. Because that will intensify the workout, obviously. Because if you have a 40-pound dumbbell and you can dumbbell press 100 pounds, obviously it's not going to cut it for you. So I would do like multiple different things all in a row to intensify how that dumbbell feels to your body. Because remember, your body only knows what it feels. It doesn't know what the weight is. And obviously this is not going to last forever. So do what you got to do. If you got to do high reps until we can get back to a gym setting, until your state opens its gyms and you go back. Now, if it was forever, eventually you would lose muscle. But if it's only been 2 months, you probably could maintain. A lot of my clients are maintaining what they have. Now the gyms are opening up. A lot of them are telling me I went back, I did a workout, I'm sore as could be. So be careful when you do go back. Don't try to go back to doing what you were doing 2 months ago, because you're not going to be as strong. And even if you are, you might hurt yourself because your body is not used to that kind of weight. So yes, you can do higher reps. I don't have a problem with that. Anything to train is better than not training at all.
Let's go to our Instagram question. Before we do that, Dave, you said Titan Medical Center has something new going on over on their side as well.
No, I wanted to mention them. Obviously, I have a very good relationship with TitanMedicalCenter.com. As a matter of fact, if people call there and they get involved with any of their programs, if they mention RXMuscle and Dave Palumbo, they get a very nice discount as well. Obviously, HRT is probably the most prevalent question that I get on a daily basis. Dave, I want to do TRT. I don't know what to do. A lot of people are using underground stuff to try to do it themselves. And I got to tell you, people are testing these underground products. They're not coming up very, very good in a lot of them. I'm not going to say all of them, but a lot of them are not coming up good. So to go to a real, medical facility where they're actually going to send you for blood work wherever you live. You go for your blood work, they get the blood work back, they contact you, you set up a Skype consult with their doctor, so you do not have to go to Tampa, Florida. You do it over the internet. They ask you questions, they say what you want to accomplish, what do you want to do, and they will put you on an HRT regimen of usually like 200 milligrams of testosterone a week with some HCG in there every week, and usually an anti-aromatase if it's warranted, like a Arimidex. That is a nice, great standard protocol that you can get. Now you have it on your record so that you don't have to worry about anyone saying, you're using illegal drugs. No, I have a prescription for the stuff. They send it to your house from a legitimate compounding pharmacy once a month or whenever you're up for renewal. And it's easy. And then you could also get their great vitamin stuff. I have a lot of people using their glutathione now, their injectable glutathione, which I use every single day. For my immune system, and especially during this COVID, outbreak, they're going to be. I don't know if they have it yet, but they were going to have injectable vitamin C, which is obviously a much, more even potent version than taking the orals. They have zinc, which is also obviously we know that zinc is another important component in inhibiting the viral replication of the COVID virus. So they have a lot of great stuff to boost your immune system that you could take over there in an injectable form, which is great because it goes right into the bloodstream. You don't have to worry about whether you're absorbing it or not. And I just love what they're doing because they're very passionate about it. They care about the customer and the patient. So you're going to get a lot of TLC from them. They're going to call you. They're going to check on you. And that to me is why I got behind them initially and why I wanted to align myself with them, because I felt that they not only were good people, but they were actually doing the right thing. Yeah, of course it's a business. It's going to make money. But you know what? I don't care, because if a business is providing me good service, okay, and they're giving me good quality products, I don't mind paying for it. I know a lot of you out there also don't. So if you go to TitanMedicalCenter.com and you sign up for any of their programs, once again, mention Dave Palumbo and RXMuscle, you get a nice discount, and I promise you they'll take great care of you.
We have a ton of questions on our Instagram feed. Let's try to hit as many of them as we possibly can. The Atomic Beast, what are some tips to grow your triceps besides giving them their, quote, own day? And do they normally require high volume, medium weight, or heavy weight, lower volume?
My experience with tricep development, I didn't have good triceps, when I first started. It wasn't like I just had this like meaty, beefy tricep like some guys just naturally have. I didn't. So what I realized was that right away that, certain exercises that everyone were doing, skull crushers, even dips to a certain degree, I didn't really feel in my triceps. Yeah, I felt dips in my chest more so. So I had to figure out, and Vince Taylor is who helped me with this, and ironically we'll have Vince Taylor on the Iron Debate TV show in a little bit. But Vince Taylor explained that you have to isolate this muscle so that you feel it. And the only way, and maybe it's because I have a long arm, but the only way that I feel triceps is when I use isolating cable movements. So I'll do reverse grip pull downs with a handle, or the Vince Taylor grippers now that he sent them to me. They're really good too. I'll do push downs. Usually people do push downs 2 arms. I do 1 arm at a time with 1 handle at a time and really squeeze that tricep. I love my favorite tricep exercise, and I think the best mass builder for triceps is you get a rope or cable overhand, and you do 1 arm at a time like this. It hits that rear fat head that hangs when you hit that front double bicep. You cannot beat that. I love to finish off my tricep workout with cable kickbacks. So, and the funny thing is, you'll find that you get very strong on those push downs and reverse push downs and overheads once you isolate the tricep, because now it's growing. My triceps never were getting stronger. Because I wasn't using the muscle properly. I actually, people always say, Dave lifts light, and I do lift pretty light, but you would be shocked how much I can lift on using those cables, because I've built up specific strength from that muscle, because that's the only muscle that can work on those movements. And that's the key in my book to bicep and tricep development, is to isolate the muscle so that you're using exclusively the muscle. When you're doing barbell curls for biceps, it's great, you feel it in your biceps, but you also feel it in your front delts, you're using your lats, you're using momentum, your whole body feels like it's traumatized from that movement. I never got growth from that until I isolated my bicep with cable, curls and hammer curls on a cable movement, or even dumbbells for that matter. Then I felt and I noticed the growth. And that's what you have to do. You got to find a way to target that muscle and isolate it, but yet still use heavy enough weight to make it grow.